What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to Pimp My PC. This is the show we're going to try to teach you how to personalize, customize, trick out that PC, but above all, make it cool. Now today we're talking about that Mac OS X login panel. You know, the one where you put in your username and password? Still don't know what I'm talking about? Well, step into my office. We're pimping it. Now, what I've got right here are my before and my after. Now usually Matt's my example of my before, because his pimps are usually lackluster. But today he's my after, so we're not going to give him a complex yet. Now you'll see right here, you see I've got the default gray Apple logo, got the nice pretty Cosmos as the default desktop, and then you can see where it says Mac OS X there as well. Those are all the defaults, and they were all probably pretty cool the first couple of times you logged in. But now you can see over here on the after, my man Matt has changed his Apple logo to be the Boston Bruins logo, and instead of the Cosmos desktop picture, he's got a picture of himself at a Bruins game. Man just wants everybody to know he's a Bruins fan. I don't know. I don't get it either. But what we're going to show you how to do is change it from this to this. Or maybe not so much this, probably better than this, no offense, Matt. But you know where we're going. Let's get started pimping, guys. So now there's two different ways you could do this particular login panel pimp. One is the do-it-yourself way, which takes up a little bit of time and resources, and the other is the, hey, can't someone else do it for me? Which 9 times out of 10, that's the way I'm going to pick because I'm a very lazy man. So the can't someone else do it for me is going to bring us to a program called Visage. Now, I got the program Visage from a website called Sanity Software. And you can see I've got the site up here now. And you can download versions of Visage for you know, depending on the OS that you're running, whether it's Puma, Jaguar, Panther, that sort of thing. And the other cool thing about it is that you can actually download a trial version of it, play around with it before you actually commit. So let's get to the meat of this default login panel pimp. Show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the beauty of Visage. So now the first thing I'm going to show you is the login background. And this is what I was talking about earlier versus my beautiful Cosmos versus Maddie's picture of him at the Boston Bruins game. So what we're going to do is go through something a little bit closer to my heart versus Maddie's. No offense, buddy. Love the Bruins. So the first thing we're going to do is show you how to import. I'm going to go to an import, click on our import button, and just go down to our pictures. And like I said, going to go something a little closer to my heart. So we're going to pick on this little record JPEG. And once we've got it imported, go to the drop-down menu, throw it in there, and then you can see that that's going to change, right? So now the next thing we're going to go to is the login panel. And this is what I was talking about, the boring gray Apple versus the Boston Bruins logo that Matty had on his. The thing about you got to remember about these guys is you can pretty much take any image and edit it using, you know, Photoshop or any other photo editing software. But these specific images have to be a specific size, and we'll have those details for you at the end of the show. So what we're going to do is, just for the sake of time as well, I've already imported mine. So, just hey, bear with me 1 second here. Just going to go to my drop-down menu. I'm going to pick my Apple logo 1. So you can see I got a little red Apple with some headphones. And I'm going to go down to my title panel. And I'm going to make that to my music player. So now the other thing we're going to do, and I love this as well, guys, is the login panel text. You can pretty much type in anything you want in here. If you're at work, you probably want to keep it on the clean side. This is TV, so we're going to keep it on Mac Pimpin. Go ahead and click on Apply Changes to this. And one other thing you can change, guys, it's a really simple thing, but honestly, it's one of the coolest ones, is the personalized prefix. So you know when you go to shut down your computer, you go to log off, it's like, hey, are you sure you want to log off? Well, you can put in something that sort of captures the moment for you. Personally, I greet most of my friends and colleagues with a yo sucka. And that's what I'm going to put in here because I like it when my computer calls me that. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is disable the capitalized first word of original alert text, just so it seems a little more like it's supposed to be that way. So that's it, guys. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you guys as well. I'm going to have to log off and then log back in to show you all these fantastic pimps. But one other thing to show you about the Visage program that I thought was really cool is the desktop effects. Now, what this does is any screensaver that you have downloaded, whether it's the defaults that come with OS X or some of the ones that you've downloaded, you can actually have these running as an active desktop. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to Configure. And so you can see I've got all 6 of the Star Wars movie scrolls that happen at the beginning of the movies as my screensavers, but I've disabled the first 3. You can come to your own conclusions about that. So we're just going to say OK, And now if I click on Start, you should see those wonderful Star Wars scrolls coming up. So now you can keep working. You can work on your dock, open up folders, open up browsers, check your email, do whatever while this is running. So I don't know what it is, guys, but I think I'm in the mood to watch a little Star Wars now. So I'm going to log this off so you can see the fat pimps, catch a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of coffee, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so logged out, logged back in, and as you can see, that login panel pimp, done. Boring gray apple, gone. Boring Mac OS X, gone. Replaced by my red apple with headphones. The Cosmos default desktop picture, gone. Been replaced by that piece of vinyl with that metal in the back. Definitely more in keeping with my personality. And as you can see, instead of OS X, it's now saying the music player. So, as you can see, Visage, $10, well worth it. That login pimp, done within a couple of minutes. But as I was saying at the top of the episode, there's two different ways. We've got the easy way, my way, versus the DIY way, which I'm sure there's some Unix overachievers out there. Now, my associate producer, Michael, pointed out the fact that basically anything you saw me do in Visage, because OS X is a Unix-based operating system, you can actually accomplish it through there yourself. Now, what we've done is we've actually put together some show notes for all you overachievers out there, so you can actually go out and accomplish this. One thing to keep in mind is that images like your Apple logo and the OS X title panel, those images have to be a specific size, but don't even worry, guys. We're going to include all those details in the show notes. Just head over to butterscotch.com and check them out. Well, that's today's show, guys. I'm really curious to see what you're going to do with those DIY login panel pimps. So get a picture and hit me up at lucas@butterscotch.com. I'm Lucas. You guys keep it unique. See ya!